First day of school, the country handed out spirit beasts based on grades. The top student, our class president, didn't hesitate. Picked the SSS tier 9-tailed fox. Meanwhile, dead last me? I got stuck with an S-tier polar bear. But then, boom, an Ice Age apocalypse hit. My contract with the polar bear let me share its talent. Cold resistance. The president's 9-tailed fox, though, didn't even have time to grow up, froze to death on day 1 of the apocalypse. Desperate and freezing, the president teamed up with others to ambush my bear, then cooked it into a hot pot right in front of me. I died on the spot, heartbroken, coughing up blood. When I opened my eyes again, I was back on the day we got our beasts. Just as I was about to grab the polar bear like last time, the president suddenly yelled, "Wait!" She ran up holding a white fox cub, shoved it into my arms without a word, then snatched the polar bear from the box. "You take the fox, I want the bear." The whole class was shocked, even our homeroom teacher frowned in disapproval. Here's the thing. This white fox had the purest bloodline of all the cubs, 80% ancient bloodline. Way stronger than the polar bear with its measly 20% bloodline and inferior species status. The teacher tried to talk sense into Liu Ruyan. Choosing your companion beast isn't a joke. This decision affects your entire cultivation ceiling. Liu Ruyan bit her lip, eyes all teary, and said all noble-like, "Xiaoyu needs this fox more than I do. I'm top of the class. I can cultivate fast with any beast. But Xiaoyu's talent is average. If he gets stuck with a bear with such mixed bloodlines, his whole life is ruined." Liu Ruyan's little speech got the whole class clapping. Even the teacher nodded approvingly. "Liu Ruyan, cultivation is all about your Tao heart. You have a pure, selfless heart. Even with a weaker beast, your future is limitless." Then she turned to me with a frown. "What are you standing there for? Thank Liu Ruyan already." I blinked and held the fox back out. "No need to trade. I actually like that polar bear." Liu Ruyan's eyes flickered with panic. She hugged the bear tighter. "Xiaoyu, you don't have to test me. I genuinely want to trade with you." I wasn't buying it. I stepped toward her angrily. "Give me back my bear." Before I finished speaking, something bit my right hand. I looked down. The little white fox had bitten me. Bright red blood bubbled from the wound. The little fox stuck out its tongue and licked my skin all tingly. The white fox had initiated a contract with me on its own. And not just any contract, a life and death blood pact. Everyone stared at me, booing. Says give the fox back to Liu Ruyan, then rushes to contract with it anyway. After bonding with me, the fox dozed off. Listening to the gossip, my face turned bright red. They didn't know. I genuinely didn't want this fox. Forced into the contract, I just had to endure everyone's eye rolls and sulk back to my seat. Only I knew the truth. This supposedly valuable fox would become totally useless in half a month. Actually, not just me. Liu Ruyan knew too. The moment she gave up the fox and fought me for the bear, I realized she'd been reborn, just like me. In my past life, Liu Ruyan picked the fox. I got stuck with the bear nobody wanted. Then half a month later, the Ice Age apocalypse hit.